Today's sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Makes it 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. That's good. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Just like that. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Murray's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 40. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
First down, Murray. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Throwing on first down is Allen. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Bills.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Bills first down. That's the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. His throw incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete. It's second down and
10. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Throwing is Allen on third. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on first and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Higbee. Incomplete. It's now second and
10. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Murray. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brings up third and 5.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Forced out to his left. Broken tackle.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
That's good for an LA Rams. First and
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
On the handoff, running left is Akers.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Murray off play action. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Murray now to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Gain is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Allen now on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Murray now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Gay's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. How about that to finish the half? That was all well executed.
They got the big play. They got him into field goal range, and then their guy knocked it right through for him. What a way to travel into the locker room at halftime on that wave of momentum.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And they'll have time for one play. It's 2 seconds on the clock. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
All right, first down. Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
4 yards remain for second down.
Again, it's Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Adams complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. And the catch made by Hopkins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30.
Well, they obviously read man coverage there, partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Allen's throw is complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Pushing through the contact. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams.
And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The return man is Hill.
And he returns this to the 22.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
On play action, it's Murray. It's brought in by Harris. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. This one to the left to Higbee. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, they can put him in a number of different places. In line, H-back, put him in the slot. In this case, they put him out wide. Matchup nightmare. Who are you going to send out to cover him? And he picks up a first down with that catch.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Murray. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Now, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
as they run up and send this one away. And here comes Diggs.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Allen and the Bills now down 13-7. A little under 2.5 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen. It's complete to Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Allen. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen. And right side, Henry's got it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Being chased out left.
And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territories. They need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The dangerous Hill now to return.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Murray.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Bills since 1973. We are at Bills Stadium just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. And now out come the Bills. On play action, Allen. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down. But if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground. And that they did, that time for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big gain there for the Bills.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Allen going to throw. He's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Henry. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1. Henry again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play. Go for our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Returning it, Hill. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's out to the flat for Akers. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a second down and 6.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively. And then they got hit with that big play.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, you've told me before, it's great to be an athlete. A lot of great athletes out there. It's good to have instincts, and he has those.
I would take those above athleticism in a lot of cases because if you know where the ball's going before anyone else can get there and block you, you can make up for a lack of athleticism by being in the right spot at the right time.
And took him down in the backfield with those instincts. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Murray now. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
2nd down at 4. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
After that run for a first down, I don't know that confidence can be much higher for an offense. They're doing exactly what they want to do on this drive.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyler Murray taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. But here comes Diggs. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
First down and more for Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain there for the Bills.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice gain. Allen now on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Allen. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Murray now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Murray. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there just before halftime. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Murray. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal. at the 3-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
I'll bet there's just a big sigh of relief now, having finally gotten a first down running the football. They've struggled all game long. The defense has had their number. This may help their confidence moving forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
And Murray, he's going to run with it himself.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. On 1st down, Akers. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Murray to run again.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the 1st down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff, because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
And he's brought down.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is third and goal.
And Murray's going to keep this.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no.
He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Allen. He finds Hopkins complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Henry running right. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To the air, Allen. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The Rams ready to go on offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Rams on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Allen and the Bills now down 21-14. A minute 50 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
He's got Henry.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing is Allen. He's got the 1st down and more past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play here for Buffalo. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Allen. Flushed out right. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. Going deep for Diggs.
And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just 2nd down.
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Allen. And the catch made by Hopkins. And some room to run now. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big gain there for the Bills.
Well, that certainly changes things here because they're in field goal range already, but a field goal, that's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talking about protecting your home turf, they were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.